Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. The Dallas Mavericks, they come in off the loss. Now the Mavericks with it. Tim, there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up.
Now, Castle. After Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. And finished off by Davis.
Great hustle by Davis, getting something before the defense gets set up.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision-making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now, Castle. Following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. Here's Williamson. It's blocked.
Making good use of his length, Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Just 4 to shoot. Maxey, no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team foul.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Here's Castle. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Three-pointer. Another miss by Maxey.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Has to Gobert. Castle on the wing. Now, here's Maxey. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Now, here's Davis. He is averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Here's Maxey. It's a 5-point game. Gobert, the screen. For the 3. Another miss by Maxey.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Here's Castle.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
The putback. Gobert.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Pass to Castle. And here's Maxey. A 3-ball. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Here's Williamson. Back to Maxey. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the home team. 6-point game. Pass to Maxey. Over Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
Davis with the block.
And that's what makes AD special, protecting that rim.
Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
They're struggling to knock down those threes here in the early going.
It's rebounded by Dallas.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Maxey. From past the arc. And the three ball is good. Maxey's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs. Here's Davis. No good with the layup. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They're up by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does his team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Back to you guys.
Truly an impact player. Thank you, Allie. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame, and with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Castle on the wing. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Nails it from the high post. Maxey's got 8 points.
Well, you got to love Maxey taking what the defense gives him. If the mid-range opens up for him, he's going to let it fly.
You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Davis gets a wide-open look. It's good from long range. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Outside, White. It's stolen by Davis. All going up court. And finished off by Davis.
Well, that's AD at his best, playing big and finishing at the rim.
Outside, White. Here's Cada. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here's Crowder. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Right side, Russell. Out to White. Kept alive. Fires the three. Up again. It's White on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
To the inside. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
And Keita gets it to go.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Crowder with the steal. Davis downhill. And finished off by Davis.
And what a night. They just keep going to Davis.
Mavericks trailed by 11. Russell looking it over. They set the screen. And Davis sends it back.
Well, that's great defense by Davis. He is one of those guys who just dominates defensively.
Kicks it out to Jones. It's rebounded by Dallas. 54 seconds left to play here in the half. Some nice passing here by Dallas. White with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Krejci. 6 to shoot. Now here is Russell. Puts up a deep three. And it's White missing.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
And he just powered that one down. One of the game's top dunkers. Outside Russell. Outside White. Here's Keita. And he dunks it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. They lead by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Castle with it. There's the drive.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
To the paint. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Pass to Jones. Now Caldwell Pope. Launches it. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Just 5 to shoot. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Rebounded by Castle. Mavericks trailed by 13. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Back to you, Kevin.
Winning sure cures all, doesn't it? All right, Allen, we thank you very much. In the corner, Castle with it. Back to Maxey. Gobert, the screen. And Tyrese Maxey, good for 3. Maxey's got 13.
Well, that's beautiful work by Maxey. He got the screen, read it properly, and then he attacked.
Here's Davis. Inside. Gobert with the block. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And you got to remember, Davis played point guard in high school, so his passing is very well developed.
Outside, Maxey. Three-pointer, Crowder. A three-pointer is right on target. Crowder's got his second basket of the night.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide-open 3.
Pass to Castle. Williamson, the screen. Driving to the basket. Caldwell put right side. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Really most effective when he's in attack mode, and KCP with the athleticism to do it.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you. And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. And it's off from three-point range. Down low. Murray Bowles. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
From deep, Prince.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Now Fears. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Pass to Krejci. Here's Murray Boyle. Defended by Crowder. .35 seconds left to play in the third. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Good on the three-point shot. Buzelis has got 13.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Out to White. To the middle. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Yeah, they need to talk over their shot selection right now. Just not good enough.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
34.
They lead by... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now here's White. And he drives in. Here's Davis. Back to White. Pass to Prince. 4 on the shot clock. Ricochet with the steal. Down low. And the dunk by Williamson.
That is a powerful finish. Zion is an intimidating presence.
Outside, White. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's Maxey outside.
Tyrese.
Hands it from downtown.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
White looking around. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
At the line for one.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
Well, AD is just so well-rounded. He plays both sides of the floor, and as a result, he is a leader for this team.
3-pointer, Crowder. Mavericks with the rebound. Crowder with the steal. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Davis sets a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Mavericks trailed by 10. Pass to Maxey. 18 feet out. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Prince outside. And the 3 off target.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Outside, Maxey. Inside, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Outside, White. Driving inside. Gobert with the block. Maxey on the wing. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
And they've made some big plays to get back in it. This game is a toss-up now.
Tosses it up. Connects with the J.
Slowly but surely, KCP is becoming a go-to scorer. Just needs to improve his efficiency.
Now Maxey. 4 on the clock. Gobert. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here's White. And stolen by Williamson. Maxey with it. He's picked up by White.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Castle on the wing. Left side, Maxey. Shot clock at 3. Now Castle. The 3 is off. Davis inside. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
That is great concentration by Davis. He had a man all over him.
First team foul. At the line for 1, Anthony Davis.
And that one misses. Mavericks trail by 10. Outside, Maxey. Let's lose a 3. A putback. And stolen by Prince. Davis inside. And he banks the layup in.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Here's Maxey. Gobert the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Number 14, Marcus.
Outside, Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Gobert the screen. And there's the 3.
3 points.
Knocks it loose. Outside, White. Now Davis. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they